Hey, yo, my man, I got next. I'm next. go. Let me get next.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. Checking out the Clippers, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibility, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack of Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale.
We are live at the Staples Center for a Western Conference contest with the Los Angeles Clippers here in L.A. A time-honored tradition. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Boston.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And so in the game for the Jazz, the forwards are Hayward and Favors. Alec Burks is out there with Rose. And it's Withy in at the 5. Rose kicks to Favors. Here's Burks. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Burks has got 6.
While we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Paul. He's around 18 points per game, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Good checked in for Alec Burks. Here's Rose. That is good.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Clippers leading by 5. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
Kevin, as you know, this team is blessed with some powerful finishers. And he said that getting to the rim and finishing over the top is always going to be option 1A for them. He said, when in doubt, I always want our guys to be aggressive, getting inside and forcing the defense to collapse. And guys, that defensive reaction creates opportunities for kickouts as well, so a very sound game plan.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Paul passes to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Paul outside, and the wide open shot from Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to...
Los Angeles leading by 10. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Etuan Moore. And it's Temple in at the 3.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Green, the screen. Temple dishes to Green. Paul outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Favors. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Los Angeles leading by 6. And Temple kicks to Paul. Paul is doubled, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the shot is good. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Clippers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Stolen by Rose. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
The feed to Moore. Paul, no one around him. Again, the Clippers.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Freak.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. And I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
The Jazz making a switch here. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Griffin's checked in for Green. Crawford comes in for Garrett Temple. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Chris Paul. Sloan's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Crawford. He had 13 points in the win against Boston.
You can tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Rose against Redick to the wing right side. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. 29 seconds left in the first half. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean,
And the first half.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
Well, both sides have assessed for the Clippers. Garrett Temple has checked in for Jordan. And Moore subbed in for J.J. Redick. And so in the game for the Jazz, Favors and Gobert are the shot-blocking duo inside. Trey Burke is out there with Rose. And it's Burks in at the 3. Griffin attacking.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
And the foul called on Freak. It's a big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Crawford comes in for Garrett Temple. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Chris Paul. And Rose, wide open, he shoots. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And the foul called on Freak. And so it's Utah with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the...
Derek,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at he was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a... And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
was it like that